Good evening, everyone. This is day 156 of growing vegetables in Canada indoors. As my daughter and I transition from the outdoor growing season to getting all of our items started here indoors organically right through the Canadian winters. I do apologize as it has been 4 days again since my last post. We have been extremely busy getting the garden all prepped for outdoors, as well as today was my birthday. My daughter surprised me with a beautiful card for when I woke up, and we just celebrated as a family. So again, for day 156 nighttime, let's take a quick gander. So over here in our grow tent where my daughter has a bunch of items on the go, we are going to get the majority of these items transplanted outdoors in the coming week or weeks, I should say, all depending on the weather here. I know the next couple of days are dropping down to 2 degrees here, which is very cold for a lot of our plants, part of the reason why we didn't get them out into the garden. But let's take a gander at what we have here. We have some Hungarian hot wax peppers, red Valencia peanuts, followed by some basil, to some Carolina Reapers. Over here we have our green climbing beans. They haven't sprouted yet. We are anxiously waiting for those. And then we have some more basils, and right behind it we have a Vazenkia pepper. Up top to our middle shelf where we have a bunch of our items that are waiting anxiously to get outdoors into our garden. Over here we have some loofah gourds, followed by some cucamelons, to some butternut squashes, which are looking great. Right beside it, we have some cantaloupes, to our honeydew melons, right into some black diamond watermelons, and we have our first sprout of our peanuts. Up top here, we have our tomato seedlings. These were all started as a backup, just in case something happens with some of the schools that we're working with. Specifically one here in Simcoe County that is with our 8-week program, which we're down to 2 more weeks left of that program. And again, these are all just backup plants in case anything happens through the duration. The kids have been working hard to get their plants ready to take home. Right beside it, we have some chocolate habaneros. And as we take a look at some of the plants that we have growing here through the front window, again, a lot of our items have been moved outside in preparation of getting them outdoors. We have them hardening with the weather. Again, they are indoors for the next couple of days due to the weather dropping. But again, we are looking to get them out soon. Over here, we have our tomato plants, which my daughter and I have been harvesting off this plant quite frequently, with lots of them still ready to go and change color. Beside it, we have our lemon tree. This lemon tree was all started by my father. It was one of his favorite plants, and unfortunately with his passing, one of his wishes were to give this plant to my daughter and I, which we will cherish forever in memory of my pops. Forever missed, never forgotten, and truly loved, Dad. Up to the front window where we have some pumpkin started. My daughter got those started as a little project, which are doing great. Over to our pineapple head. This was a full pineapple that my daughter and I juiced and let it sit out for roughly 24 hours so we could peel the remainder of the skin off the head there. This has been sitting for roughly about a month and a half, and as you can see, the roots are filling in quite well. We do want them thicker and this glass to be completely filled with them. As you can see, there's smaller ones starting up top before we do get this into any soil. Over to these plants here, which are our awapui plants, also known as your red pine ginger shampoo plants, which are native to Hawaii. We're super excited for these ones. They do great indoors because they do prefer shade more than sun, and if they do get sun exposure, maximum of 6 hours is all they need. Over to some of our mint. And to our final tree that we have indoors, this was also my father's. This is a Bay Laurel tree. Again, we're just super grateful and thankful to have a few of his plants in memory of my pops. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in again to my daughter and I's daily update here for day 156 nighttime. We're super excited and anxiously waiting to get all our plants outdoors and get our outdoor season on the go. Again, and if you haven't yet, check out our website at canadianveggies.com for organic items, apparel, as well as some of the services that we currently offer. Again, it's canadianveggies.com for day 156. Thanks for tuning in.